Well, hello and welcome to Outdoor Oklahoma. I'm Todd Craighead. Today we take a departure from our normal format of the show to bring you a special episode all about deer season. Now this Saturday, November 20th, is the opening of deer gun season, and it's really my very favorite time of the whole year. Today I'm joined by our big game biologist, Dallas Barber. Thanks for joining me.
Hey, I'm happy to be here, Todd. Thanks again.
You know, this is, I'll have to be honest, my favorite time of the year. Deer season, gun season, opens up next weekend on the 20th. What's that mean for you?
Man, it's a busy time of year, I think, for everybody in the department. Nobody more so than myself on a day like that. Really looking forward to what this year's had to offer. We've come out of another really good summer as far as habitat conditions, a lot of rain where we needed it. Population levels are looking really good.
You know, last year we had a record year on several fronts, and we achieved some goals, or our hunters achieved some goals. Talk about some of those.
Yeah, so we obviously had a goal of harvesting 40 to 45% of our total harvest being made up of antlerless deer, which we accomplished, which is a great feat for our hunters. It's something that we're wanting to carry on into this next season. It's as important as ever to continue harvesting antlerless deer to really try to get that buck to doe ratio to be a little more even across the state.
Man, that is great. I am so looking forward to it. I mean, I like all kinds of hunting, but deer gun season, there's just something special about that. That's usually our biggest participated day, and I'm sure you're going to probably try to slip out a little bit.
If I can find a little time to squeeze out, I'm definitely gonna go try. But you brought up participation, and that's another record that we set last year as far as deer gun season record participation, as well as archery season record participation. So we've got a lot to live up to and some big shoes to fill for this year, but I think we're up for it.
That's great. You know, this is a wonderful time of year. We hope that you have a chance to get out and enjoy deer gun season opening up this next weekend.
I'm Lance Meek. I'm the Hunter Education Coordinator for the Oklahoma Department of Wildlife Conservation. If you're like me, you're very excited about the upcoming opener for deer gun season. And why wouldn't you be? It's a great time to spend in the field with your friends and family, having a great time and hopefully harvesting the deer of your lifetime. But I want you to be safe out there. So remember, always wear your 400 square inches of orange. That's a head covering and a shirt or a jacket or a vest. Also remember, always control the muzzle of your firearm. Don't point your firearm at something you do not intend to shoot. Always clearly identify your target and what's on the other side of your target. And finally, keep your safety on and your finger off your trigger until you are lined up and ready to shoot at that clearly identified target. When you climb into a tree stand, make sure you're connected through the tree at all times, wearing a full body harness and a safety line. This includes when you're climbing into or out of the tree, and when you're setting up in there, and even when you're installing that tree stand. Remember, much of what people think about hunting and hunters is based on what they see us do in the field. So remember, be safe, be respectful, and have a great time out there.
So Dallas, we talk a lot about antlerless harvest and encouraging our hunters to do so, but what does that really mean in terms of management? How does that really benefit us?
Yeah, so I think that the main thing that we really want to focus on is just having a healthier deer herd. When you start to really not focus on antlerless harvest, you begin to really skew your buck to doe ratios, which means that you have way more does than you have bucks on the property. And there's a couple things that can come from that are not necessarily good for your deer herd. Like we said, health being the main one. When you have a very large population of deer on a property, you start to really lack the necessary nutrition for all of those deer. So if you can even out that buck to doe ratio a little bit more by harvesting more antlerless deer, it provides for a better, healthier deer herd when it comes to available nutrition for those deer.
That's great. You know, I've had some friends here recently send me some trail cam pics, and that's kind of revolutionized hunting in a new way as well. But a couple friends have noticed here we are up into November, some fawns that are extremely small.
Yes.
And even somewhat kind of spotted still. Now that has to do with antlerless harvest too, right?
So yeah, this is all kind of one big revolving door that everything's kind of connected to each other. So one of the other benefits of additional antlerless harvest are less late born fawns. So when we have a whole lot of does on the landscape, those bucks can't breed all those does in that short period of time during their first estrus cycle. So what will happen, those does will actually cycle again and again until they're bred. So what happens there is does are being bred really late in the year. So that's why I get reports of, seeing bucks chasing in, December, January even, which leads to those fawns being born a month, 2 months later than the rest of their year class or their cohort for that year.
And that kind of puts them behind the curve, trying to play catch up,
exactly.
right?
So yeah, animals, they'll have their babies, or in this case, deers will have their fawns, kind of at an optimal time for when they're dropping them on the ground. So, they're really trying to drop them during that spring green up. So there's a lot of nutrition available for mom to lactate, things like that. But when you start dropping them later and later in the year, they're really racing the clock to make some milestones developmentally to go into the winter in decent shape.
Now, what if I am looking to harvest a big buck, and that's really my objective or my goal? How does antlerless harvest benefit my goals of either producing bigger bucks on my property or having an opportunity to shoot one?
So I think that's one of the best questions that I get is, if I shoot does, that's going to scare off my bucks, or it's going to lead to, a weird rut hunt, or, something where that's what you're trying to keep, or does on your property to lure those bucks in during the rut. And honestly, it can't be farther from the truth. Whenever you have an more even buck to doe ratio, all of those does will come into cycle at one time. So that rut period, it might be a little bit shorter, but boy, it's a lot more entertaining because those bucks are really seeking out hot does all the time for that shorter period. It honestly makes for a better and more enjoyable rut hunt.
And then it also, I assume, I'm not the biologist, but lends to the whole idea that the biggest and the most mature or strongest bucks are the ones that are doing most of the breeding.
Exactly. You hit it right on the head.
Man, I'm excited.
It's going to be a great year. We're looking forward to it.
In Oklahoma, during deer gun season, you're required to wear blaze orange or hunter orange. And in Oklahoma, you're supposed to have 400 square inches of orange, one of those being a hat or something covering your head, and the other being a vest or something that covers your chest and back. And one of the questions we get this time of the year is, do I have to wear orange if I'm going to be archery hunting during deer gun season or deer muzzleloader season? And the answer is yes, you do. So as an archery hunter, you're required to wear a hat or a vest, one or the other. You could also wear both if you'd like, but one or the other is required during those overlapping seasons. And it doesn't matter if you're on private or public land, you must have that orange on from the time you leave your vehicle to the time you return after the hunt is over. So you can't take it off while you're in the tree stand or in your blind. You must keep it on at all times in order to be safe.
Well, R3 is called recruitment, retention, and reactivation. And a lot of folks think about recruitment, but reactivation is just as big, and retaining our hunters is just as big a deal. Our deer gun season, which is a 16-day gun season, and a lot of folks participate. It's our biggest season of the year that folks get out and participate. It actually falls within Thanksgiving break. For folks, a lot of folks are on leave. They gather together as family and friends. And I've always associated Thanksgiving, our deer gun season, with that's the time when I'm going hunting and I can take an opportunity to introduce somebody new that's either interested, or maybe that they've lapsed before and didn't participate the last 5 or 6 years. Now they're home and they've got an opportunity and there's time to take them out. It's as easy as ever. Purchase your license online, ask them to go with you, spend some time in a deer stand with them. Hopefully it'll be opportunity to harvest something, but it's more about introducing somebody new or somebody from the past to the outdoors.
Another question that we get this time of the year is, I have a youth hunter who has a leftover youth deer gun license. Is that license still good during the regular gun season? Yes, it is. Those youth hunters can use an unfilled youth deer gun license during the regular gun season. So there's no need to go to Walmart and purchase another license or go online and purchase another license. You can just use your unused license during the regular gun season. Another question we get this time of the year is from non-residents that want to deer hunt in Oklahoma. What license do they need in order to deer hunt in Oklahoma legally? They need a non-resident license for the method of take that they choose. So, if they are an archery hunter and they want to archery hunt for deer in Oklahoma, they need a non-resident archery deer license. That one license covers all the deer for that specific method of take. They don't have to purchase a separate license. Now, if they want to hunt the deer gun season or the deer muzzleloader season, then they would need to purchase the additional license to hunt that specific method of take or that specific season. So, it's a great deal, and a lot of non-residents are taking advantage of that. When it's comparative to other states across the country, it's well worth your while to come to Oklahoma to try to take a deer.
You know, our holiday antlerless season that's over Christmas time is also a great opportunity to implement R3, which is either recruit somebody new or reactivate somebody that wants to be introduced to the outdoors again. It's a long season, it's antlerless only, but it's a great opportunity to get somebody out in the field with you that's interested in hunting. And deer hunting now is one of our most popular seasons that people want to take advantage of. That holiday time is usually a time when we gather together, family and friends, so invite a family member or a friend that's over for Christmas time and take them hunting with you.
This year, as you make your way to the public lands of Oklahoma and you make your way to the wildlife management areas across the state, we ask that you take a look at the regulations for the specific area you plan on hunting. Each specific area may have specific regulations for those areas, so you want to make sure you follow those rules. You can also find those regulations online at our website, wildlifedepartment.com. You can also download our app on your smartphone, Go Outdoors Oklahoma, and have all of that information handy at your fingertips. So good luck out there, and we look forward to seeing you in the great outdoors of Oklahoma.
So Dallas, let's talk about the holiday antlerless season opportunity.
Yeah, so I mean, it's just another opportunity that we love to provide to let people really go out and enjoy a little bit more time hunting and outdoors. Another easy opportunity to go out and harvest an antlerless deer. You know, a recent change that we made was kind of extending that season to the end of December. So additional time in the woods with kids, family, whoever it is that you like to enjoy time with. And also adding an additional deer to that bag limit. So we've gone from 1 to 2, which, you know, again, a great opportunity to fill the freezer and help with some of the management goals that you might have on the areas that you hunt.
You know, I have a friend that just yesterday told me that holiday antlerless season is quickly becoming his favorite season because the pressure's off and he's got lots of opportunity, and I think it's a win-win for everybody.
Exactly. We're looking forward to it.
Well, I hope that you get a chance. I know you're busy, but I hope you get a chance to get out there this year.
Me too.
Great. Hey, thanks for joining us. For all of us at your Wildlife Department, I'm Todd Craighead, and we'll see you right back here next time on Outdoor Oklahoma.
Road hunting, which is running up and down the roads, shooting out the wind at deer, was a huge problem.
The people are driving down the roads. Number one, they don't have permission. They're shooting out of the vehicles. They're shooting from the roads. They don't know what's out there. Enforcement of that is very difficult because you got to have three things. You got to have the game warden there, you got to have the deer there, and you got to have the bad guy there, all at the exact same time. But you can see the chances of that happening naturally are slim and none.
You know, I would drive along and see some deer in a field, and I would try to find a place to hide my truck and get set up where I could watch the deer, and hopefully they would still be there when somebody came by, and that was really hard to get done.
Here we are frustrated because we know what's going on and we cannot get a handle on it because you can't get those three elements, the vehicle hunter, the deer, and you, the game warden, all at the same place at the same time, and be where you can watch it happen.
The Decoy Deer program was initiated in 1987 by Larry Mannering and myself.
We're sitting around, we're frustrated. We're talking amongst ourselves, and Joe Carter worked at West Osage. Doug Frazier was stationed at Skytook. John Lowry was our lieutenant, and Dave Strang was at Bartlesville. Fred was at Nowata, and we're all facing the very same dilemma.
I'd been working for 5 years in Craig County, and I couldn't see that I was making any difference in the amount of road hunting.
How do we stop this road hunting that's just killing us. And the landowners are disappointed that we can't get a handle on it because we're trying.
The decoy, what it did, I could get out before daylight, set the decoy up, and get my truck hid, and have a catch truck. If they decided to run, if they didn't stop, it put everybody in the same spot at the same time.
Okay guys, we got a vehicle northbound. It's a Chevy extended cab.
Z71 northbound, stand by. Okay, vehicle's got 2 occupants, both in camouflage.
Yeah, man, I hope we get a big one. There should be a big one around here. I heard about it.
Yeah, I was down here the other day scoping it out and saw him.
Yeah.
Hey, there he is.
I see him.
There he is. Get your gun. Okay, they stopped.
I got him.
Shoot him. They stopped.
If you could get a deer to look like a real deer in the wild, there was no question. We knew this. It was going to get shot.
There he is. There he is.
Same.
Shoot him. Shoot him. Okay, we got a shooter. We got a shooter.
Stay calm, warden. Stop. Put your hands on the front windshield now. Front windshield. Stay right where you're at.
Okay, get out and put your hands on the
Put your
tailgate.
hands ready.
Got back here.
We were seeing a growing problem with the road hunting. We had a lot of complaints. We had to go through the director and get his approval to initiate the program. From there, we went to the Wildlife Commission and went into a commission meeting and got their grace. And then I had to look at our laws, our state statutes. So we went and had the Attorney General look at our regulations and laws that we already had, and that was approved. And from there, we started the program.
And they knew I had a video camera, so they got me involved, and we'd go out and set up and wait for the bad guys. Now the problem with it is you got to have 3 things. You got to have the game warden, you got to have the deer, and you got to have the bad guy, and you got to have them all at the same place at the exact same time.
Where do we need to set this up? When do we need to set it up? Who do we need there to make sure it's going to be right? Do we need to video it or not? And we decided we did. So the first time with the real decoy, the one John was running the video on, yeah, it was like, ooh. We knew they would shoot if we had people come by to see it, because we knew the problem. But did we get the right spot? Oh, yes, we did.
11:25. Shot fired. 11:26.
It was just a mounted deer with a real hide. It looked really good. And we used that the first muzzleloader season.
Are you still shooting?
If you've seen some of the videos, sometimes people shoot and shoot and shoot and shoot wondering why that deer doesn't go down. Now, obviously, they haven't shot up many deer because they'd be taking off.
One shot fired. No passengers, the driver's getting out.
The DA in Osage County said, yeah, you betcha, I'll take all those you can bring me. He said, particularly if you got them for film, he said, how are they going to argue this deal?
So for a while, people just shot it because here's a deer, quick, slide the brakes, back up, out the window, bam, that's how fast it was.
He slowed down like he saw it, but he went on.
The evolution had to happen because people were quitting to shoot. They were looking at it.
And if the deer doesn't show some sign of movement, they don't shoot.
It went from being static, just a mount of deer, to being mobile and to being where it could move. You had the tail moving on it, the head moving on it.
Why won't you just play nice?
And have all that robotics, it took a lot of money.
To make a mechanical decoy is really pretty tough.
You cannot believe how many landowners funded a decoy being made. So they knew there was one for that area. I would say 50% or more was purchased by landowners that were sick and tired of the road hunt. And they knew they could get something done if there was a decoy working.
Why don't you just play nice?
We know that today, the public knows it's going on. Doesn't mean they're not going to do it, they are. But it's also going to mean that they're going to hesitate. And in that hesitation, that deer may get away, or they're going to stop and look and say, it ain't worth it.
It's a great deterrent. It's just like the deterrent. You're driving down the road and you're looking at your speedometer and you're going over and you're thinking, well, I sure don't want to pay that $100 fine, and you slow down. It's a deterrent to some of these bad poachers to stop them, to get them stopped.
No tool we've ever used has had such an impact on one horrible, hard to get a handle on violation. And it's just pretty cool.
Outdoor Oklahoma is produced by the Oklahoma Department of Wildlife Conservation and is proud to serve and be funded entirely by sportsmen and women and outdoor enthusiasts who love and appreciate all things wild in the great state of Oklahoma.